Hey everybody, let's play more Stardew Valley. We're starting up the mods, or the mod UI. There we go. Chucklefish presents, and developed by Concerned Ape. It's Stardew Valley. And hey there, Mr. Funk Soldier. Good to see you as well. I'm not well, you can still call me Headgon, but I'm not exactly wearing the green shirt today, but I need to do that again. It's fair of you to remind me, because that's a funny thing to do. So, sure. But yes, I need to get more green shirts. Hey, Gabe King, nice to see you. I see you have a interesting new icon there. Yes. And Bridget. Yes, the red shirt matches my farmers, that's for sure. Yeah, so that works. Alright. Clear and sunny all day. Spirits are annoyed. And there's a new recipe with the Queen of the Sauce. Roasted hazelnuts. I've got a nice old hazelnut tree behind my house, and every year I invite the family over for a nut roasting party. Once we start roasting, it's inevitable that the neighbors will show up. That rich, nutty smell is irresistible. Oh, here's my family's recipe. Alright. Nice. That came with a nice story of nut roasting. So there you go. Maybe the people will enjoy that. So I'll take a poppy for the chef's bundle for now. We'll probably sell all these. I need to sell all these lead rods at some point. I've got a lot of those. Got a lot of those right there. Yes. A straw hat and a cob pipe would be the requirement for a Stardew stream. That sounds about right. Around 10 p.m., the rare, the Moonlight Jellies thing. Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You can't miss it. Put these away for now. Should I keep the rubies too? I don't know. I mean, there's probably someone who likes rubies, so at this point I have enough money that I can just keep this stuff for gifts. Yeah, why not? Just be a pack rat. Just be a pack rat. This is called Stardew Pack Rat, where you, the Skull Caverns. Going deep into the Skull Caverns, I would say. Because it just gets more and more common as you go down. So, if you, if you figure out a way to, just bring lots of stone. Bring lots of stone, construct lots of stairs. Like stairs after stairs after stairs. And, use bombs. Copious amounts of bombs. And lots of stone for stairs. And you can get down pretty far, I would say. That'd be the general way I would do it. So this in here. Fire up the stone and the gold. Or fire up the stone, the iron. Oh, I put away my thing. Let's fire this up. Or I'll just do these. I actually got through every single bit of... Or no, I still have a bit more I was going to say. I actually got through all my quartz. That's impressive. I had a lot of that. Anyways, just put my batteries over here for now. This is more my dungeon. Right, this is the dungeon gear chest. So I'll put my dungeon gear in here. I also put a bunch of hops in here for some reason. That's kind of a mystery to me. Yeah. A lot of bombs and food. And food. Yeah, wouldn't be a bad... I did miss food. Food is important. The right food. Particularly like speed food. Food that increases your speed would be helpful, naturally. So, yes. Yeah, food. Health food and speed food. I think if you want to get really... If we're talking going as deep as possible, speed food could be quite beneficial as well. Like a coffee or an eel. Or whatever. What have you. Alright. But good question. That's a good question, I gotta say. I would think, yes. You have been handed a... Good question. You've been handed a reward. An award for the question. Question of the day. That asks. The meaning of life? The Hitchhiker's Guide said 42. Monty Python said the meaning of life was to get out and read a book every now and then. Let's see. I would say the meaning of life is like, you know, happiness. Like, you know, you try to be happy. And, you know, like Bill and Ted, you know, they say be excellent to each other. You know, being excellent to people finally, you know, it makes me happy. Yes, hey there, Remix Remake. Good to see you. But yeah, like, I don't know. Being nice. Pursuing happiness. 42. Take your pick. Having a good laugh every now and then. I kind of like the Egyptians' idea of, like, Anubis weighs your heart and feeds it to a dog. Because he weighs it against the feather. It's like about being lighthearted. That lighthearted people, you know, go on to the good heaven. You know, I mean, not like that I believe that idea, but the idea is that you should be lighthearted, and by that I think they mean like just happy, and those of a heavy heart that lead a stressed out life. Oh, but actually, a lot of heavy-hearted people, they just work really hard. I mean, hard workers. But see, that's kind of, I don't know, if I look at it, that attitude is kind of like, what about the work ethic of just being miserable and working still? I mean, I don't think those people deserve to have their heart eaten by some sort of jackal. But a good laugh is good. I'm not saying that, yeah, the hearts of good old-fashioned working men deserve to be eaten by some sort of monster. But, it doesn't hurt to have a laugh every now and then. That's all. I guess. Does that make any sense? Some of it, maybe? Anyways, another good question that I'm not sure if you meant me to take that seriously, but I took the meaning of life question as far as I could go with it. Just completely went with that one. Yes, angels can fly because they take themselves lightly. Exactly. Yeah. And, right, somebody left the barn open again. Oh dear. Okay, well my cattle won't appreciate that. But, that's okay. Wait, where did I leave my pail? I'm always putting my pail in the wrong place. It's in the chicken chest, isn't it? I think it's in the chicken chest. That's probably where I put it. I don't think the livestock like it when you leave the door open. Hey, Rodirin. Nice, yeah. Riordan Selkirk. I totally pronounced that wrong the first time. But good to say, good of you to come in and say hi, I gotta say. Welcome. Alright, it's, or was it over here? I took a pot. I took a pot while I was looking. Alright. Yeah, nice of you to drop by. I think, better to leave it open than to close it. Yeah. Reardon. That makes sense. Where did I put that? Or did I leave it indoors? I'm always putting that pail in a different place. At this point, I could just buy a second pail. That would be a good idea. Did I leave it in here? I'm always terrible at putting it in various places. Ah, yes. See you next time. I probably should just buy it. I'm just gonna buy a second pail. I'm just gonna buy a second pail. Do I have dank memes? Not set them. I mean, yes. Of course I do. Of course I do. All the time. Always. The dankest of the memeage. I need to name. Maybe we need to name some of my my animals in such ways. Whatever. So let's make some mayo, and let's check how the wine's going. Or the hops, I mean. I probably put the pail in the other shed. That's where I probably put it. That's the only chest I've searched just about now. Alright. Got plenty of room for now. Jeez. Nope, I didn't put it there. Alright, I might just literally buy a second one. Or no, you're probably not allowed to buy a second one, are you? I wouldn't be surprised if you're not, because, yeah. Why would you need two? Unless you're incredibly, bad at misplacing these things. I probably even looked at the bloody thing once already and missed it. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, well at least I got the shears. I can shear my one sheep. Ah, well. He hasn't grown his fur back. Alright, organize that. I will make a note that I have my fishing pole in here. Let's take that out. Put it back in. So, yeah, the higher quality crops. And the ale for now. These. Keep that for the bundle. I'm gonna sell a little bit of milk. Process the trash. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna need more feed too. I can tell the situation's gonna continue to happen. We're completely out of feed. My chickens are getting food, but I need to make sure that they continue to do so. Which would be in my best interest. I mean, it would be reasonable just to buy a bunch of feed from Marnie at this rate. Even though it's kind of expensive, I've got a lot of cash. Can't really see how much feed is in the silo very easily, can I? 0, of course. Or I mean, how many? Of course it's at 0, but how many stores? How easy how easy it would be for me to check? That's what I meant. Obviously, I know it's empty. Better to buy grass starters. That's probably true. Alright, I mean, I have a lot of grass patches. But I guess I just need to do a better job of... Yeah, I just need to harvest more of this, that's all. I mean, this stuff is ready to harvest. Just gotta harvest it in the right way, I suppose. Yeah, growing your own is much cheaper. Yeah, I can harvest plenty without actually like getting rid of the grass in the area. So I'm doing okay for now. Just little bits here and there. Chop down some more trees to give it more area to expand. Just gotta make sure that everything's open. And maybe not chop down trees in the direction of the lake. I'll leave that one since I have a... Well, no, I can move that. Let's move this tapper. That's easy. I mean, interrupts the production, but we got plenty more trees up here, out of the way. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, we gotta get this place organized. Alright, so you, for example, gotta get this area cleared up. Do a little bit of farm maintenance. Not a bad idea. Oh yeah, it's like, did I check the mushrooms? Yes, you did the mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. Plus, I'm always gonna need the wood, so I'll chop down this wood early. And I mean, I guess you're out of the way. That's an interesting location for that tree. How'd that happen? I guess I'll get rid of you little guys. There we go. Yeah, I think it's good to maintain your farm when you're trying to grow extra grass. And, let's see. Right, there was some tasks I had. And, well, also it's that, do I want to attend the dance of the Moonlight Jellies? I guess there isn't any particular reason to do so, but, you know, why not? If you put a lamp or a grass on on a grass patch, or if you put a lamp or a fence or something on top of a grass patch, it'll keep the patch from being eaten by critters, and it'll still spread from that patch. Yes. So, just in case, since I do have a lot of chickens and goats running around, like if I did a wooden fence like here, and then slapped it, I don't know, there, like that idea? That's the basic idea. Yeah. So that'll work. Kind of radiate from that point. Sure. We'll go with that. Just in case that's, that becomes an issue. Cool. Alright. I've learned to use that trick effectively. Alright, let's go watch the Moonlight Jellies. Away, bats. They're probably still doing their thing. It's probably still time to do that. It's a pretty thing after all. Getting a lot of mayo. Alright, duck mayo. Who wouldn't love some duck mayo? Some duck mayo and some void mayo. Wouldn't you like some? Alright. While I was busy maintaining things instead of upgrading things. But I guess I'll upgrade things tomorrow. Yes. Like, are you saying, do I get it? Like, you're saying true? Or true? Or, I'm not entirely. You're saying that is true? I don't know. Anyways, so today's festival's being set up. Come back later. It'll tell me when it's time. Alright then. Yeah, I forgot it was later. Some anime thing. Okay. Fair enough. Then I don't get it. And that's fine. That's fine. I don't need to get everything. That's in some things in our life you just won't get. You can't sweat it. Anyways, so for now, I guess we'll talk to Linus. And, have an event. Tiegon, come stand next to the fire pit. It feels great. Or fireplace. I was hoping you'd come by sometime. I wanted to say sorry for mistrusting you at first. Most people don't treat me well, so I've learned to be cautious. But you've been uncommonly nice to me. You're a unique person, and I consider you a good friend. Well, good. Good, Linus. Hey, I want to show you something. Come inside. One can only imagine. And there we go. Special kind of fish bait I make. It's top quality stuff. I'd eat it myself. I want you to have the recipe. Well, thank you. Sweet. Better quality fish baits, you say? Wild bait. Okay. I thought he was making food. I thought he was making food, honestly. I thought he was preparing some sort of meal. But it's fish baits. Wild baits. Fiber, bug meat, and slime. Well, it's too bad I used up all my bug meat. But, you can get more elsewhere. Okay. So, we're waiting for the event to occur. I can't, I don't think I can do shopping at with the gypsy. So, there we go. Now it's begun. Kind of strange to be the only one riding around on a horse. Where does one get bug meat? In the mines. I don't think you get bug meat from the skull caverns, so I think it's only in the mines and in the earlier levels, floors of the mine. What about my horse? Yes, make sure to swing by the shop tomorrow. I think these guys say the same basic things. It's gonna be the same basic routine, but let's enjoy it. Oh, except for there's Kent here. Hey, Kent, what do you have to say? Good evening. I hope you can find some time to relax before the harvest season. Well, it wasn't that riveting, especially the way I minced the words. All right, let's do this. Launch the boat. Begin the Viking funeral. There are bugs in another location in the game, but he hasn't I haven't unlocked it yet. When you say he, it meant me, obviously. Okay. Yeah, it's just, is that based on time, or there's obviously something... Oh, rights. The bundles. I need to do the bundles. Somebody needs to do the bundles around here. That's, what I keep forgetting to do. I'm taking longer than I should with the bundles, quite frankly. Alright. Well, it is year 2. Hey! Bubbles. Like, we can... Is that like a fishing spot? Can I fish there now? Does that typically happen? Or is that one of those random fishing spots? Because I want to fish... Hey, everyone stop. I want to fish now. I know I might catch one of the jellies, but we'll just have to take that chance. Alright, well that's nice. The glow of summer has faded, and the moonlight jellies carry toward tomorrow. Alright. Very good. Yeah, the community center. That makes sense. I need to get the bundles. I need to get the bundles done. I'll focus on the bundles. I don't have a lot more desires besides upgrading things in bundles. Eat sap? I'm not gonna eat sap. You crazy. Don't eat sap. Right. Oh, yeah, and the first of the season, I gotta make sure to do lots of planting, though. Lots of planting at the top of the season. Though I'm pretty rich, so I'm not sure. Do I really want to do that much farming? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's clear everything out. Prepare for the new season. It is a farming game after all. Do you really want to do that much farming? I mean, you don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. All my dead crops. Reclaim a few spots that I, oh, except for not that one. If I can chop that one, I don't want it. Yeah, yeah. Gonna need to get Richard to get that return scepter, that's true. We do want that return scepter. And I do want to upgrade my various other items. Alright, no mushrooms today. Alright, release the pets. Some of whom did not probably feed. Or no, you all got food? Good. Good, because I forgot to feed you. Well, you're kind of putting me on the spot there, Remix. I don't really know any jokes off the top of my head. I haven't really been thinking about that sort of thing. So, don't really have a good joke for you. Sorry, man. Why'd I lock the chickens back in? Obviously because I was a bit distracted. My apologies. Silly me. I was thinking about jokes, but yeah, I don't really have any. If I have a joke, I'll tell it, but I can't. You know, it's not. I don't. It's not like I have a. It's not like I have material or I'm gonna be doing a routine. I usually just do like jokes based off of the environment. Alright, anyways. Alright, put that away. Alright, so, yeah, I still don't know where the pail is, which is kind of funny. But we'll at least shear my sheep here. Alright, you're all very good, despite the fact that I'm not milking you for some reason. I gotta check all my chests. I just gotta check all my chests. It's not hard. Alright, I'll be back with the pail. I forgot yesterday. I was a very busy farmer. Ah. Go ahead and tell your joke there, Mr. Funk Soldier. Go for it. Ah yes, the tigerfish. There we go. Put that in the bundle. This is a bundle item, this is a bundle item. We're gonna do these bundles. We're getting some fruit trees that's gonna help us with the bundles as well. Just search every chest. Or could I have? No, there it is. I was gonna say, was it a sale? Did I sail, or did I sell the pail? No, you were going dungeon. You were going into the dungeon. It's like I'll just put this stuff here because I'm going on a dungeon run. And I never took it back out. Yeah, that sounds like me. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, got the pail. Not too hard. Then I will, then I'll go get seeds for fall. And then we can see about upgrading something. Alright, don't get stuck back there. I might need a fence so people don't get stuck back there. Yeah, because you're a troublesome goat. Yes, you are. Alright. What do you call a stuck-up criminal fighting... or a stuck-up criminal coming down a flight of stairs? A stuck-up criminal coming down a flight of stairs. I don't know. Yeah. Search me. Although the operating words are up and down. Stuck up. Down. Stuck coming down. Condescending. Descending. Nice. That's a good one. A condescending condescending. I mean, yeah, like that. Condescending. Yeah. I like it. Bit of wordplay there. Alrighty, yeah, I'll put the fishing stuff with the combat stuff. I mean, because in a sense, isn't fishing like a form of combat? The fish is fighting for its life after all. No? Well, I'm just gonna put it in there anyways. Alright. Let's see. What else? Right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put the pail back. Then put this milk away too. Or yeah, let's make some cheese. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Put that away in this proper place this time. Put away. Hey, greetings, Amadeus. Good to see you. And, what was it? Goats are... Oh. Yeah. Goats are Satan animals? Or you said... Actually, you said, like, satin animals, but... Yes, they do... Goats do have pretty freaky eyes. I'll say that. Several fonts walk into a bar. The bartender shouts, "We don't serve your type here." That's a good one, too. That's a good one. We don't serve your type here. Your typeset. Oh, I forgot to milk you. I forgot to milk you. Well, whoopsie doodle. I guess today you're not getting milked, because I put the pail away. Oh, that seems awfully silly. Alright, fine, I'll grab the pail again. I wasn't paying attention. Somebody's all over the place. Actually, the way I let the cows out every day, it wouldn't hurt to have another chest like around here. If I had the wood, I'd go ahead and do that. Got the chicken. Sell all this. Sell. Mayo. Okay. And, yeah, the milk too, Put this junk away. Collect the other junk from the junk machines later. And, oh, I do have the wood. I did have the wood for a new chest. Yeah, let's do a new chest. I'm gonna slap that outside the barn. Of course, I might get in the way some, but I'll put the pail there. It can go in either one. I don't think it hurts to have too many chests, quite frankly. You can never have too many chests. Well, that's not true. When your entire farm is just covered in chests. Are you sure about that? No! More chests! You can never have too many. Ah. Alright, anyways, let's get down to Pierre's. Oh, something weird happened last night during Sims 3. There are two Tiegons in your world there, Amadeus? I missed that one. Well, that's weird. I didn't know. Apparently I can reproduce. Yes. Soon your world will be overrun by Tiegons. It's only a matter of time. They just keep dividing and keep dividing. Exponential growth until finally everyone in the game is just a bunch of Tiegons talking to each other. about various video games. Hey, did you play the latest video game? Oh yeah, I love this video game. That video game was awesome. Yeah, that'd be. Good lord, good lord, what have you done? So grapes. I liked grapes just because they kept regrowing. They were nice, particularly with the for the brewing. But right, for the bundle. We gotta think bundles. Quality crops. We're gonna need the pumpkins. We're gonna need at least 5. I'm gonna get like, I don't know, 15 just because that way we'll be sure. And then I guess most of it is gonna be, 7 days to mature. Cranberries seem pretty good too. 7 days to mature. Either, yes, life finds a way. Cranberry seeds. Sunflowers were good for gifts for some people. We'll do a variety pack. Just because, again, I'm uncertain. But, let's see. A bunch of grapes will be good for brewing, at least. But the cranberries, as well, continues to produce after the first harvest. They could be quite profitable, too. I don't know. Yeah, I think there was like a profit calculator somewhere, but you know what? I don't need to look into that too much. We'll just let's go with a bit of both, because at least the cranberries don't get in the way. And right, I did need, or wheat was part of a bundle as well, but I think I already was storing some wheat for the bundle. Right? Yeah, I did. I just need to pick it up. All right. Okay, so I bought a lot of seeds. I'm not exactly sure how many I'm going to need, but if I buy too many, that's fine. I have a lot of territory now, and I don't feel like doing the math on the exact numbers here. We can always get more. In terms of upgrading another tool, I didn't bring my resources for that for now, but it's the first day of the month, so... If the Tiegons got into a relationship, you wonder what would happen. Oh dear. Well, that would start to get funny. I would say. Yes. Now it's well, that certainly would lead to the nightmare scenario I was talking about. Good lord, man. You're courting destruction. The exponential takeover of the world. Alright, so... maybe I should have bought a few fertilizers, because I'm not sure if I can make that much speed grow. Deluxe speed grow. How does one make that? Coral, right. Damn it, Coral. Stop getting out in front of the zombies, Coral. Alright, how much oak? I had a fair amount of oak resin, didn't I? Actually, yeah, this'll work. We can do this. Speed grow for the regrowing plants. I heard that was the thing to do. And then deluxe, the quality fertilizer. We got the periwinkles for the other ones. So let's go do that. Yeah, they would play co-op to get games together and laugh. There you go. That's the general idea. I think that's the general, the long and the short of it. Alright, so, yeah, we can make plenty of quality fertilizer with this. How much quality fertilizer do we need? Well, we just made it all. If we need more, I guess we can buy it. Alright, we're gonna make this area quality fertilizer. And particularly, I want the pumpkins to be quality. So let's put those right here. Alright, that takes care of them. I don't know about the wheats. Not even sure why I bothered to get the wheat. I guess we'll put down some of the wheats. I think it was part of one of the packages. And I guess with the quality fertilizer, maybe also some of the sunflowers. I got some of them. for reasons. I think because they made good gifts or something. Okay, anyways, then speed grow. Out of the way, Gauzy. Speed grow. Of course, if I do this... Yeah, I gotta watch out because I only can access so many of the trellises. Okay, great. Great. You're going in. Oops. Easy now. So do this whole area. With the speed grow. And these is cranberries. And these is speed grow. Or these is grapes. There we go. Looks like a vineyard. Ah. Yes. They would... Both of them dress the same and have the same personality. Yes. That is kind of funny and awkward as well. That is every bit as funny as and awkward as I am, I would say. Yes. That would, that sounds an interesting situation you've got going on over there, I would say. Alright, if I can just squeeze this in right here. There we go. I always liked, and laid back. I guess I'm kind of laid back too, which I always liked. Oh, what were those other brothers' names? There's a pair of twins that always hung out with each other that were like a comedy duo. Oh, I can't remember their names now. But yeah, I'd be making videos with myself. I would be making YouTube videos with myself probably. We would get along. The Lucas Brothers. The Lucas Brothers. There we go. Got there in the end. The Lucas Brothers. I'd imagine I'd be a bit like the Lucas Brothers. They just hang out, play games, make jokes. Right, get away from me. Alright, yeah, just, I ran out of tools to make speed grow. I could buy more speed grow, but, that's kind of awkward the way I built that. I realize, because it's not lining up with the other one. Like how I'm going to be doing this. Also, the bats are getting annoying. But, I guess it works. Yes. That's going to be awkward how that comes together. We'll focus on this side for now. We'll just do 2 rows of the cranberries. Okay, the bats are coming. Multiple bats are coming. Oh, just give me a second here. Yeah, I got a lot of cranberries, so I'll just do that. And then I'll do the grapes. Oh, not there, dang it. Damn it, bat. You're making my life hard. Straight down the line. This is the great thing about owning a monster farm. You get to enjoy the thrill of combat in the middle of planting things. Alright, well, good enough. I didn't buy enough seeds. I didn't realize how wide of an area I have covered by my many sprinklers. That's, fine. I still need to take care of my chickens and stuff. Can you have a village? Well, I mean, there is a village, but, you can't build a village. But you can certainly get married and have a large house. And, some other various buildings and stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of upgrading to do. But yeah, not exactly. You don't. It's not like Mountain Blade where you own a village. Exactly. Not exactly the same as that. you interact with the people in the town. Yeah. There you go. Or I was saying I didn't have enough seeds. I didn't have enough fertilizer, right. I've got some extra fertilizer here. And, I could make the other kind of fertilizer, or I could just get more fish. I could have just bought more fertilizer. There's nothing wrong with buying more fertilizer. Or I got plenty more fish. I'll use the snails as well. That'll work. For a bit more. The other fish, I don't know, they're a bit more expensive. I don't want to use my more expensive fish. It'd be kind of a waste, wouldn't it? Also, yeah, there were my parsnips for the quality crop bundle. Gotta use those suckers. I don't like being a day late on the planting on the crops. I planted crops here? Yeah. So let's try to get some more of these, at least some more of these planted. Would you cut it out? I know it's getting late. At least plant these. There we go. Done. Alright, good enough, good enough. We're earning plenty of money, so that'll work. Might as well get the gems. Alright, that's more like it. Guardsman, possibly? Yes. Not exactly. That'd be kind of fun, though. Scarecrows. You have mighty scarecrows who guard your land from crows. Alright, I'm gonna take these with me to the brewing shed. We'll keep the diamonds for gifting purposes. These following things can be sold. Oh, I do have more coral? Oh, I did. I guess did not have enough oak resin before? Okay. Yeah, grab more of that. We'll make a tiny bit more speed grow. I wasn't paying attention. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Okay, I hope that didn't make me wait so long that I didn't get a harvest or something. Again, if it does, that's just how it goes. Yes, indeed. I just need to upgrade my house, and woo, probably Haley is the one I've been told I should pursue, and I might as well do that. Alright, I lost a lot of my fields, actually. An impressive amount of my fields. Gotta be more careful about that. Including some of the area... Yeah, I actually did... Yeah, I don't know what the logic there was. I actually, fertilized some of that area. Alright, anyways. Yeah, that's a little awkward for me. Alright, speed grow this whole area. Yeah, there we go. Speed grow this area too. Ah, you kill me. And there we go. Quality fertilizer along this area. Let's get this planted up. So if I'm thinking of doing it every other, I should put these here. These here. Make a lot of sense. Planted one too many there. Cranberries. More grapes along the edges. If the chicken could just get out of the way. There's 2 cranberries in this area. 2 rows of cranberries. That's fine. I'll just do old-fashioned. Old-fashioned basic here, just because I just want to fill that in. And, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Bury your chickens. They're the only loved ones you need. Yes. Good suggestion. Let's go with that. Alright. Good chickens. Well, not happy chickens. Because you didn't get anything to eat. Well, the auto feeder will feed you now. I apologize. My chickens no longer love me. I'm sorry. Sorry, chickens. Or did I shut them in? No, the duck still got to eat. Okay, anyways, it's Penny's birthday. Take advantage of that. And I can use the daily fish for more fertilizer of the quality variety. That'd be good. Excuse me, chicken. Thank you. I didn't realize that if you just keep persistently pushing, you can push through certain animals and people, things like that. That way you don't get stuck. A giant mushroom, you say? Wait a second. A giant mushroom, you say? Well, that's awkward. Okay. Bunch of red mushrooms. That works. Penny loves diamonds, emeralds, poppies, melons, and root platters. Okay. Are they about the same? Can I get away with the emerald? Because everyone loves diamonds, I guess. I might go with emerald. Oh. Oh, I read that too late. If you put a tapper on them. I should have put a tapper on it then, shouldn't I? That was, chopping it down was the incorrect decision. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. I do have a mushroom cave. But that would have been nice. That would have been a nice thing to do. That would have been the smarter thing to do. I gotta say. Whoopsie doodle. I'm actually gonna run out of hops at this rate. Ah, she loves them all the same. Fair enough. And that is what we will do. We will give her the emerald. As everyone loves diamonds. Alright, so I think I had some more hops somewhere else, but I need to go grab it. We'll go grab that. Yeah, it isn't horrible to chop it down. Fair enough. Right, so I've got this whole other area to plant too. Excuse me, my cow. Alright, my cattle really have dispersed. Oh, I forgot one of my kegs. Somebody forgot a keg. Alright, anyway, so we got the cheese makers in here, so we gotta do something about that. There we are. Well, for now, I'm just gonna slap this one in here. Along with the cheese. I'll get that in a second. I know you don't have milk right now. This area has a lot of nonsense. Let's chop this down. Out of the way. Yeah, it might be easier to milk the cattle when they're still in the barn, obviously. Yes. Yeah, it took me a little bit. Took me a little bit to find my pail. But we got there. Alright. Alright, I got a ton of periwinkles. So that's not the issue. I was just thinking about the ones in the other place. Yeah, the periwinkles are all over the place. As well as my milk. Alright. So we'll just sell... I'll sell that bit. And... Did I put away all my sap? Don't eat that. Well, first I'll put away the mushrooms here. Oh yeah, and sell the pale ale. Don't need that right now. Gonna forge this. Oh, I have no coal. Oh, not in hand. There we go. Fire it up. That's all I got for now. Okay, so was I upgrading my watering pail? I think I was upgrading my watering pail. I think that was in the blacksmith. Here's my sap. Make tons. Oops, easy now. Make tons of the quality fertilizer. Just because I can. There we go. Alright, that definitely should be enough for how much seed I have currently. Just gonna fill out the rest of this area. Even though speed grow might be the better choice, I don't feel like buying fertilizer. Is that, I don't know, actually, buying fertilizer probably would have just been the better choice. It probably would have been the easier, more profitable, easier to deal with choice. I could have gotten this taken care of a lot faster. With less hassles. Oh well. Too late to second guess myself now about that one. Or I guess, well, I can just go ahead and realize and buy some. I can just buy some now. Depends on what you plan to do with your crops. That's also true, so yeah. The point is, at this point I want to upgrade, so let's just, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Which means, right now that means upgrading my house, which I think, right, also the fodder bundles. I want to do the bundles, but upgrading my house involves a lot of hard wood, right? I don't actually have a lot of hard wood, do I? Well, I don't really need to upgrade my house till I get married, so my coop just got upgraded to a deluxe. Well, what else would I want on my farm then? Let's move the frickin' windmill at least. That windmill's been in the way for far too long. At the very least, let's do that. Don't throw that away, you. All right. Well, I'm gonna take some various materials with me. And fire up the coal. Or fire up this copper. Let's get to Robin's and let's do something. Yeah, you can still get married. You just can't have kids. Gotcha. Alright. Or actually, if I go to the blacksmith, I can get the, get my new pail. Yeah, new pail. Steel watering can. Alright, upgrade it. Again. Gold. Thank you. Get at it. Alright then. Now, to the mines. We'll drop by Robin's place, and at the very least we'll move the windmill. The windmill's not in the right place for me. I didn't realize that the horse was fat. You're fat, horse. Fatter than a person, or wider. Just like it needs to lose weight. Damn it! Oh, it's Tuesday. You don't do work on Tuesday. Is that the case? Damn it, Robin. Or no, are you still upgrading my place? I thought you were done. I don't know. I don't know what your deal is, Robin, but you're annoying me. Alright, so it's Penny's birthday. I'm gonna look her up on the map. She's down there. Let's get to there. Robin is closed. Fair enough. Yeah, it's one of those days. Pierre's shop's about to close too, right? Yeah, 5, so it's too late for that. But I've got enough seeds for now, quite frankly. Always wait till tomorrow. She works out at Pierre's on Tuesdays. Ah. Or aren't we good enough friends I can just say, hey, well, could you cut that out and sell me something? No. Think that would, think it would impede upon our friendship, I guess. You know what would be a really good workout? Helping me build a building. Rude. That's rude. Okay. Happy birthday. It's very kind of you. Hooray, you love it, yes. Ignore Jazz for a while. You're tuning Vincent and Jazz today, but they're a handful. It's nice to make a difference in someone's life. Good. Alright, so mission accomplished on the gift given. Thank you for that. Why don't I make some nicer baits? That'd be cool. Got the materials for that. Or no, I don't. I was gonna say, right, the bug meats. I have most of the materials for that. I don't have the bug meats. We went over this. Alright. Got the chickens in for the nights. I still have a few pieces of wheat seed. Don't think I need to worry too much about the quality of the wheat seed. Just gonna throw the wheat seed down. There you go, wheat seed. Some honey. Bad. Alright, anything else I should be doing? I'll check the old mushroom cave. Out of the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Right, probably should do... I should have been doing the... Yeah, I like to do the same thing, so we should have been doing the copper. Poured copper. Oh well. We'll deal with that in the morning. Alright, good night. Oh, no ding. Going to bed a bit early. There we go. Gotta ding the dinger. Alright. Still a very nice profit, even when I'm not selling crops. I feel like I get plenty of money these days, regardless of what I do. Life's pretty good. Okay. Just cloudy tomorrow. Yes, ding! Exactly. Get, why am I holding on to these earth metals? Just because yeah, he was using it for something. And I keep forgetting to go to the old, community center with my stuff. That's important. Alright, put this away for now. And just don't I usually travel with one of these? Usually. Farm warp totem. Not a bad idea, just in case you get caught out in the cold. Forget yourself. Put that away. Alright, I do want to see Robin. Worry about that later today. Do I have the fishing? Oh, I don't have the fishing rod. Yeah, just put that in a different chest. There you go. Yeah, this is enough for the fodder bundle, all this wheat, so. we are. Oh, and the fiber. I'll put that over here. There we are. No crops need tending this morning. I'll take this keg over to the other place. Now, hang on. Yeah, the animals don't want to come out on a rainy day. Pets. Pets. Milk. Pets. Milk. Pets. Yeah, I think I might sell some of my animals, actually. I do have a lot of animals. I don't know which ones, though. But yeah, they are a lot of work. But they're rather profitable, too, so I don't know. Or you don't have to do all your chores every day, necessarily. But I feel like the amount of chickens and stuff I have available, and the amount I can get, it's gonna mean a lot of feed every day. I'm gonna need to keep up with that. And I haven't cultivated this area this season. I need to do that, or maybe I should do that. Feel like I'm kind of wasting there, or I clearly am. Alright, so I've got another extra keg. There it is. I feel like I should be brewing something here. So, junk wine. When you feel like you should be brewing something, I don't know. Those are gonna be lasting for a while, but I'm gonna be out of hops. I'm gonna be out of hops, so there's probably I know I've been told multiple times that there's better things to be brewing, but I just don't have it on. I don't have them on hand, so let's chuck those in there and see what happens. Like I said, gift wine. They'll make a gift wine for people who don't really appreciate wines. Harvest a little bit of grass. Just a nibble here and there. Alright, 10 a.m. Crops seem to be doing well. Alright. Chicken's got enough feed. That's good to see. Ah, wheat can be brewed into beer. Ah, nice. Okay, well, I'll make sure to do that then. That's important. Right, lots of eggs. A near excessive amount of eggs, I would say. And mayo. Alright, let's get more seed. Get the rest of our important materials. Right, I do want a bit more fodder for the bundle. Not as profitable as hops. But if you're gonna grind it in the mill, you might as well. Gotcha. Ooh. This is ready. Ancient fruit. Alright, so wait, what was I doing? Yeah, getting together all my materials and selling things. Yeah. Sell Sell the milk and the cheese, this milk. Remanufacture the, or reprocess the ancient fruit for more seeds. Put this away. Where? Wait, which one? There we go. Okay. Oh, the emerald's right. It's like, what? Wait, why did I just open this one? I'm really losing track of myself right now. Alright. Yes. No more ancient or true, or no more ancient nor fruity. Indeed. Alright. Closed on Wednesdays, right. That seems familiar. Alright. Well, at least we can do business with Robin today. She can help us move the thing. I didn't necessarily get the materials. That's a shame. I wanted to buy a few more seeds. I mean, I can always plant various other seeds, but the main thing is I want to move that windmill. Stone. I don't know what else, whatever else I'll need the wood. Various materials. Ah, after you finish the community center, Pierre's will be open every day. More reason to finish the community center. Why can't I get some more? Oh, because they're all fed. I want some forage for the thing though. Can I just get some forage? I was hoping to just get some hay. Or get some fodder. I can put it back. Great. I guess with the auto feeders I can't grab fodder from the thing? That's awkward. Oh well, I'll deal with that later. Most importantly, let's get the get these quality parsnips. We'll get them in the thing. In the community center. Alright. Actually, I probably should do Robin's house before the community center. Just in case I take too long. Ah, of course, I could buy it. Yeah, the buying it's not too expensive. Okay, first, move. Please move this windmill. It's in the way. Okay, let's put it there. I think I'll still... Will it still be accessible there? Yeah, barely. Barely accessible. That's exactly... That's exactly the kind of thing you want. Alright, yeah, like a second silo wouldn't be too bad. I didn't take clay. Can I buy clay from you? I can't buy clay from you. Whoops. Yeah, like a second silo wouldn't be terrible, just so I could really stock up on the hay. But, I guess we can't do that right now. What else would I possibly want from you? Like, I could use a barn for storage. I guess, yeah, I guess, or just getting the upgraded house eventually, but that requires 150 pieces of hard wood, which you don't sell as well. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Can't afford the furniture catalog. I could get a new TV. A new TV! Or recipes for various pathways. Well, anyways, not something I've considered much. But, yeah, let's get the clay. And I'm gonna get a second... right, you sold all your animals and used your barns for storage, so... I mean, yeah, maybe another, if I'm gonna stick with animals, maybe a second silo would work, but Maybe I don't need a second silo. Maybe I should just go without animals. I mean, that's the general idea. That's well, the general thing you've been saying. Okay, so yeah, while we still have the day, I guess let's go to Marnie, and let's get those fodder bits then. The main thing is I got the windmill out of the way, so I'm happy about that. Yeah. Got the windmill out of the way. Let's get that forage fodder. There we are. Future engineers drag building around. Yes, you can just drag buildings around. It's easy. You can they don't have a very you just skimp on the foundation. You can just buildings can just get picked up and moved easily. It is possible, depending on if it's got a basement or whatever. Certain kinds of buildings, yes. Put this stuff away. Here we are. Mayo, 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 mayo. And some recycling. 51 sticks. That's a lot of sticks. Alright, where did I dismount my horse? Down here for some reason? Okay, I seem to have misplaced my horse. I went inside. That was awkward. I think I dismounted it over here. Hey, ancient seeds. It was down here, right? You behind the trees? It'd be a mystery to me why I dismounted my horse over there. Did I dismount it at Marnie's and come all the way back up? My short-term memory fails me apparently. Oh well. Matters not. I'll just walk my way to the frickin' community center. Was it, That's, yeah, a little bit forgetful there. Oh well. Let's get these bundles sorted out. Or at least what parts of them I have. So, fodder bundle. Right, I forgot to bring the wheat. But I'll slot this one. Then it was the quality crops bundle over here. Got that halfway done. It's good news. Then we've got the part of the chef's bundle to turn in. Ah, yes, I can understand. RimWorld looks very interesting, I gotta say. I'm quite intrigued about it myself. And yeah, I don't know where to get the fiddlehead, but I've got to get... Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a pig to get the truffle. You're right, for the chef's bundle. Either that or buy it. So that's why people were saying, yeah, you're gonna need to get a pig eventually, or something of that nature. So, yeah, fair enough. We'll get one of them. That's important. At least one pig. And I guess for now I'm going to hop in the mine and see if I can get myself some bug meat. So I can get some of that better... Ah, the forest in the summer. Gotcha. A little bit of bug meat for the new type of New type of lure. I can make quick work of this. There's a little bit. And I guess it doesn't hurt to have a few extra metals, too. Were there any... No, there wasn't any quests involving this. Of course, I'm not really sure I need any help with fishing anyways. I mean, my fishing's pretty good. But I'd like to try it out. I'd like to try it out at least, so I'll get a little bit of bug meat. Just to try the recipe out, see how effective it is. Once in a while you can buy them from the pig cart lady. Yes. That makes sense. Welcome back, Weber. No big deal. No worries. on being away. Just kill him with my pickaxe. A little inefficient to do it that way. Be easier if I had my sword and my pickaxe together. There we are. Also, it's nice to get a few bits of copper. You do get a lot more copper up here. Of course, I can just buy it anyways. Well, anyways, I got a few pieces of bug meat. That's good enough. Let's go. In fact, the heck with it. I can just do this. All right, let's go back home. Good for you, Tiki Mask. No, I don't want to eat the duck egg. Bad, bad. Bits of iron. Not too shabby. Alright. Fire it up. That'll work for now. Get myself to bed. Alright, so we should get ourselves a pig. We should get ourselves a pig in order to complete bundles. I gotta focus. I want to focus on the bundles. That is an objective. We're ready to harvest. No? Yes. Alright. There we are. Some extra wheat. Slap that in here for now. Hey there, Remix. Good to see you again. Alright, so... unleash the chickens. I'll need to clear out some things out of the way so she can reach her special outdoor areas. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. The area currently blocked off by the lightning rods. Gotcha. Well, that shouldn't be too much of an issue, I would say. It's not quite ready yet. Okay. What's the current state of the silo? 28. Not a lot. That's kind of what I expected. Alright, any mushrooms today? Yes. Harvest those up. And now, time for our new pig. Inventory full. Okay, I'll take care of this real quick. Gotta put these away. Forget where I was putting ancient seeds. I'll slap them here for now. The mushrooms. Sell these various things. Put the extra eggs away. Oops, I didn't mean to put the seeds there, but that's fine. I'll slap these here for now, too. Alright, let's go. Ah. Yeah, 150 hardwood. That's the main thing I need. I need the 150 hardwood. So I'll go out and make sure to get that from time to time. Need to plant something there. Get a few more bits of hay. Yes. The autocorrect is the helpingest helper that you ever helped. I would say so. Ah, so you can actually buy an extra milk pail if you milk pail if you want. Not that I want. Pigs are expensive, but I guess they should be. Oh, what should I name him? Let's see. Yeah, after a favorite anime character. Kuwabara. There we go. Kuwabara. Yeah, Nate Butts, you're not adding, yeah, exactly. Don't advertise. Exactly. Yeah, there's a graceful way to do it, and there's that, where you just blurt it out. Well, I mean, it's like if you're like a friend of the channel, if you stick around, but if you're just showing up just to advertise, then you're not really adding anything to the conversation. Like, why should we subscribe? Do you also do, for example, do you also do Stardew Valley videos? That would be a thing. I also do Stardew Valley. There'd be a link there. Have you been around much? There's a lot of things, I mean, there's gotta be, there's gotta be some reason, some link as to why. Like, give us a reason. You're desperate. Well, I mean, there's a lot, have you tried Reddit? Have you tried, like, other forums? Have you tried advertising your videos on Steam? Did you know you can share your videos on Steam as well? There's like a lot of places you could have gone before you go here, actually, that might be better just to advertise on. I'm just saying. But, yeah. There's a lot of people asking me for help, and it's like, I took a lot of work to get where I am, and it's not just not that easy. Like, how can I say that your stuff is of quality if I know nothing about you, Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about that. How am I gonna reach that letter in the back? I mean, if you don't get it after all that, I can't help you. I can't help you. Here, let me help you, Mr. Molnar. There you go. I could have done it myself, and I certainly didn't move around, and I certainly didn't move, and I can't certainly move around on my own. How feeble do you think I am? I can certainly move around on my own. Yeah. You did a kind thing. You should have left him alone. Now he's grumpy. I'm just taking a walk, minding my own business. You know, I don't want to put my moral judgment. Penny, you were trying to help, but he wants to be independent, you know? I mean, I don't feel like I should... I'm not going to make a moral judgment. I see. No, I'm sorry, miss. I shouldn't have gotten angry. It was actually very kind of you to help me out. That's okay, Mr. Molnar. Yeah, Molnar, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've been at this since 2008. And it's taken me all this time to get where I am, so... Yeah. Let's see, it's difficult to grow old. I'd rather not think about it. It's just a different part of life. That's why we respect our elders. I'd rather die young. We should respect our elders. Yeah. Okay. So is that was a cutscene for Penny and her relation to Penny. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice of you to drop by, Nate, but I do wish you well in your attempt to get more subscribers on YouTube. And yeah, it's not that you caused. Yeah, it's okay. It's just it's just. Well, yeah, without a good reason, it's kind of. It wasn't quite. It wasn't quite the most finesseful way about doing that, but what do I use to record? Open broadcasting software. The most tactful. It wasn't exactly the most tactful way to advertise, but in the end or hopefully in the future you'll get it. That's all I gotta say. Like with anything, just like Reddit, you know, it's like you gotta become a member of the community first. You can't just trying to assert yourself. I guess that's the way. You know, you gotta build up goodwill. Or have a reason. Something like that. But yeah, I'm still using are you still using the knockoff mouse? I'm not using the good one. Yeah. OBS is good. OBS is good. Like, yeah, I bought, well, yeah, the new mouse I bought, it's not working out. Anyways, Pierre's is open today. I intended to buy more seeds. Excuse me there, Abigail. And it's easy to do cranberry seeds, I gotta say that, whether or not they're good. I'll slap out a bunch of those. And we'll just call it a day. Let's see, it's 24 for each. So... And then I've got part of another one. I'll just go crazy, that's fine. There we go. When you use OBS, it says it's laggy? Well, yeah, it depends on the settings, the card you have, and the settings you're using. Yeah. I'd look at some encoder settings tutorials, because there's a lot of encoder settings you can do to change things around. And it depends on what video card you're using, like I use an NVIDIA card, and so there was some NVIDIA encoder settings that really helped out in comparison to like the typical encoder settings for open broadcasting software. So yeah. Otherwise, you know, if you don't have the best card, video card, yeah, you won't be able to record the you know, the most 3D games, but there's always something you can record. There's always something you can record. It's like, you know, like there's tons of old DOS games, or there's tons of ROMs and emulators for like Mario and Mario hacks, and you know, Flash games. There's always Flash games. There's something. You know, there's so many video games out there that if you want to record something or record something popular, you just gotta look at what's popular, you know, or even like those EO games. There's lots of those EO games, like the Snake EO or Gario or what have you. Like there's a ton of other EO games now too. Like a lot of them are popular, or you know, I don't know what else. But or just, you know, cheaper games, older games, if you're having trouble recording. Otherwise, you know, yeah, try to get a better computer. That's all I can really say. But yeah, that's like one of the reasons I started my channel, was I just wanted to share the free games that I liked with other people. And so I mostly, when I started my channel, I mostly played games that are completely free that anyone can download. But I'm playing more games that people purchase now. Do you record to the same hard drive your games are installed on, or do you have a separate dedicated drives for your recordings to save to? You know, it depends. Some games I do. I have a dedicated hard drive for my recordings, but sometimes I also put games on there. So it's not like it's entirely dedicated to, I guess it's not entirely dedicated to recordings, but like, no, I generally don't have any trouble with that, but it might not be a bad idea to keep the hard drive I'm recording to and the video games I play on separate hard drives. I mean, it's frequently the case since I have 3 different hard drives, but, you know, most of the time I'm not, but some of the times I am. But I don't really notice a difference, really. I don't really notice a difference between the one I'm recording and playing on the same hard drive or not. It's actually, yeah, not giving me any issues. Nothing to report. So, yeah. But good question, nonetheless, I gotta say. Right, didn't I have some other wheat? Yeah, there it is. 10 wheat. Take that in today. Okay, it's now 5 p.m., so... Alright, I got my pig. What else was I... Is there anything else I was planning to do? Yeah, you don't necessarily have to record on 60 frames per second. 30 frames per second. If it's a game that is a bit more of a beautiful game, sometimes I can do 45 frames per second on certain games. But yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to back it off to 30. That's a pretty average one, and it looks fine. 30 generally looks fine. You don't usually notice that much of a difference at all. But unless it's just like a really beautiful game. Yeah. I mean, there is a difference, but it's not a huge one. And yeah, like I find 45 at 2. Well, it's true. If you see the two side by side, there is, but it doesn't like look terrible. It doesn't end up looking terrible. That's the point. Or the point is that you would have to look at the two side by side to actually notice. So it's not like people are going to complain. But 45, I find 45 to be a happy average between the 60 and the 30 for certain games. Alright. Or when talking about resolution and frame rates. In any case, did I plant this all down here? No, I'm like way behind. Way behind. Grab this. Make a bunch more fertilizer. There we are. And still don't have nearly enough for the number of seeds I have, but I should be able to cover all the farming territory I have with this, because I just bought too many seeds. Slap these down. There we are. Much better. If I feel ambitious, I can plant the rest. Everything else is good. Grab a few eggs. Start the mayo. And then we'll get back to the bundles. Well, it's actually, I have two separate monitors. I watch my stream from, yeah, I've got two monitors set up, and my second monitor is just down to the side, so it's not exactly a second machine, but, yeah, it just lets me look at the stream and the stream health, and, the YouTube diagnostics and everything. I can see what's going on the second monitor, but it's not a second computer exactly, but it's, well, I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean. Just gonna throw this in here. Throw this in here. Alright, so artisan fodder bundle. Any other bundles I'm forgetting to do? We're waiting on the pig for the rest of those. Might as well take these in. Hazelnut. Try Darius on both screens. Yeah, I would say so. But it wasn't Darius like the two-player shooter? Wait, why would Darius on both screens be amazing? Because you could play as one on one screen and one ship on one screen and one as the other. It sounds interesting, but what's? Am I missing something there? I think I might be missing something there. Artisan. I think I played Darius once. But isn't that... I'm thinking of Darius, the game that's just like a Super Nintendo shooter, flying shooter game. Is that the Darius you speak of? It's not the Darius. Maybe that's not the Darius. There might be more than one Darius. Darius was initially designed for a trio of 4:3 displays. Maybe I'm not talking about the same Darius. Okay. Different Darius. I was thinking of a Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis flying shooter game. Wrong Darius. Stradivarius? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to find out what that Darius you're talking about is there. In the meantime, let's make another slime egg. Bop. Ah, see, there was a sequel. Okay. That was made for a trio. That sounds interesting. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'll have to check it out because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by the idea. Glasses, and then we go to sleep. Okay. Now I keep saying I want to upgrade things. I'm not upgrading enough thing. We're gonna go to sleep tonight, and tomorrow, upgrade things. I do. It's day 5 of fall. Getting lots of buffering. Huh. Well, that's no good. That's not good. Let me diagnose this. We're gonna go to sleep tonight and... Ah. Huh. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like I'm doing okay on my end. But I'm glad you guys mentioned these things when they happen. Anyways, it's Elliot's birthday and the traveling merchant's coming to town. So, we're ready for that. Cranberries are in. Oh, and somebody left the barn open. Your barn door is open. Hee-hoo. Alright. Give me that. I don't need the shears. Alright, yes, one at a time. Good pig. I will need your truffles soon. Jeez, no. Ah, he loves lobsters, pomegranates, and duck feathers. Ah, speaking of lobsters, I have not been checking my crab pots down at the ocean. Out of the way, out of the way. Ah, and some foods I don't know how to cook yet. Gotcha. Do I have a lobster? I think I might have had a lobster. I'll check. But I think I can do the lobster. Otherwise, I think he was okay with wine, so I might have just gotten the gift wine. It's gift wine. But, yeah, now I don't have to do that. Now we won't have to do that. Good news. Oh. Hello, pomegranates. First of the season. So I could give him that pomegranate, but what of the bundles? What of the bundle, I say? Yeah, lobsters can be obtained from the crab pots on the beach. Yeah, I should think that I've done that. Did I? Yeah, I forgot to plant there. Whoops. Somebody forgot to plant in a spot. cranberries. Those aren't ready yet. Just replace these even though it's a bit late in the season for that sort of thing. I'm just going rogue like that. There we are. Close you up. Do I have room for this? No, I do not. Not one lick. Unless I put a lot of stuff away very soon. I'm guessing cranberries aren't very good for brewing. Traditional, yeah, we'll probably brew the grapes instead. I think the grapes are probably better for brewing than the cranberries. Cranberry wine. Come on, stop. Oh, I don't have inventory full. I don't have space. It's like, why? Why do I keep trying to eat it? Because your inventory does not have space for that. Kind of embarrassing there. Pomegranates are good for brewing, as are grapes. But I'm guessing cranberries not so much. Probably not the cranberries so much, I would think. I'm gonna go all the way in here just for one duck egg. That away. Let's go ahead and sell these bad boys. Keep the periwinkles. Alright, did we have a lobster in here? Shrimp. Torches. Alright, did I have a lobster in the kitchen? That's where I would keep it. Or in the fridge. Did I have a lobster in the fridge? No, not in the fridge either. Okay, fair enough. Dump. Put all this nonsense away. Or I'll keep the wheat in a different chest. Guess this one. It's more of a combat chest thing. Okay, so for that guy, maybe I can just go to the, I can just find one on the beach. Does that work? Yeah, give me the beach warp totem. Just gonna drop by. We'll see what there are. Nope, no lobsters here. Not right now. I was kind of hoping. Not at the moment. Probably should have taken a backup gift just in case. Well, I'm sure I'll get more pomegranates. I should just give him the pomegranate. Do I still have the pomegranate in my inventory? Yeah, we'll just give him the pomegranate. The next one can go for the artisan bundle. It'll be worth it. Okay, Elliot. Yes, you did. There you are. A birthday gift. That's very kind of you. I love it. You're welcome. Painting by Leah. What's this? A blank book. Okay, because he's a writer, right. I'm sure he'll fill that eventually. Okay, so I could just warp back, but, I'll walk. In the meantime... Oh, right, I guess I could pick up my watering can. Today would be today might be a better day to... Choo-choo. Oh, choo-choo, right. Of course, because of the train. Today might not be a bad day to upgrade it again. Did I have enough iridium for that? Do I want an iridium watering can, or am I just doing it for status now? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Alright, so back to the bus stop. How's it going, Pam? Yes, there is a train, and supposedly if you hang out near the train, you can collect various things that fall off of it. So you might be able to collect some nice, you might be able to forage some nice little tidbits. I guess, if that appeals to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about upgrading the watering can. It's like, why do I want to? Let's go to the merchant and see what she offers today. In the meantime, I can get a few pieces of hardwood, maybe. Also, I should be taking my horse. Did I leave my horse behind? At this point, it might have been faster to walk, but we'll take the horse. Yeah, I left you here and just used the warp totem last time. Alright, let's go. Shut this up. I'm just gonna cut this down, because I was thinking about using this for more syrup, but I kind of want to clear out this area. It's getting kind of annoying. For visibility. Just for visibility. For the sake of visibility, I'll change that. In-game train, yeah. Not a real train. Not out here. Yes. Yes, no, I was talking about getting items from the real train outside. Whenever you see a train in real life, you chase that sucker down, sometimes things can fall off it and you can take it and, you know, hey, Fiddlehead Fern, I'm gonna take that for the bundle. I mean, I know you can get it somewhere else, but I'm just gonna buy it here. I'm not above that. I'll even take the piece of hardwood. Lady, I will take your hardwood. Ah, there are trees you can tap, yes. Disclaimer, don't do that. What? Yeah, go out. Yeah, to real trains. Disclaimer, don't do that. Real trains in real life. And try to get items that fall off, yes. Yes, I don't know what you do near the train tracks at night. Well, you know. Well, you know how they say people find things that fall off the back of a truck. You know, sometimes things fall off a train. After you... you know, it's, train robberies. They're not much of a thing anymore, but, that was like a cowboy film thing, where, like, a train robber would, like, ride up to a train on a horse and, like, take everything from it. I don't think, I do have a horse. Why can't you be a train robber? I've got a horse, there's a train going through. I wanna hijack the train. What anime should you watch? That's a good question. Like, all my recommendations are, like, old animes, but, let's see. Fist of the North Star is always good for, like, action. Or, like, Outlaw Star. Am I just gonna say everything with a star in its name? I kinda like that one for, like, sci-fi stuff. What was it? Some violent ones. Or, what was it? You can always watch, the Dragon Ball Z summarized. Abridged. Dragon Ball Z Abridged or Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. If you haven't watched those, I can recommend those. For the Abridged series. Jungle wa Itsumo Hail no Nochigu. AKA Hail and Goo. Gotcha. Oh, it was like Hail and Goo. Those aren't names I usually. Those are names I know. The jungle is always Hail and Goo. Hail. Jungle wa Itsu, or yeah, Hail and Goo. Interesting. Like, I kind of like the Warao Salesman, but that was just me. The new Warao Salesman, I don't like the new Warao Salesman as much as the old one, quite frankly. Ah, Hale. Ah, so like, Jungle Itsumo Hale. Wasn't it like always sunny? Hale. Itsumo Hale. That particular phrase sounds kind of familiar. Nice. Or always nice, that's right, it's always nice. Okay, anyways, getting kind of off track here. Let's take this fern sprig, fiddlehead fern, and let's make that part of the chef's bundle soon. And yeah, as far as what else to upgrade, I don't really know. There's nothing else I really need on the farm right now. It's a rainy day, so I could do a little bit of fishing. Let's see, is there fall? I think I got the fall fish though, so I don't know what I'd fish for in particular. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind at the moment, off the top of my head. Alright, so got 13 hardwood. We're gonna need a lot more than that. I probably should give a little bit to, or a coconut to Haley at least. Something. Do something right. Of course, Haley's in her home. I'll do that tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, probably not allowed in at this point. Alright, yeah, let's just go to bed. I mean, there's a few cool anime, but I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head. They're like a few like one-shot movies or shorter anime. Alright, wanted. 1 fresh lobster for Marvelous Bisque. I'm waiting. Gus. Who? Gus. Alright. Fair enough. I am on the job, Gus. Doesn't seem to be too much else going on today. Need to get my scythe. I mean, there's a lot of the giant robots that I enjoy naturally, like a lot of the Gundam series were always good. Even though I don't know, those are just like the typical action kind of stuff. But you know, giant robots. But particularly some of the earlier Gundams, more than later Gundams, or of course Gundam Wing or Gundam, what was it? The one where the guy's doing the shining finger at everyone. Did like a lot of those. Although, the mystique of the giant robots has kind of waned a bit more. I liked them a lot more when I was younger than I do now, I suppose. I liked Ergo Proxy a lot. That was kind of for a psychological thriller, Ergo Proxy was pretty cool. It's like, it's one of these animes where you kind of don't know what's going on. And then, but the main character is, like, just caught up in this series of events. And, like, you're not sure if he's more powerful than he is, or if he's just a average weakling. And it's not really... It doesn't exactly matter that much in the end. But, the funny thing is that there's these episodes in the middle of the series that kind of don't have to do too much with the rest of the series, but one is just suddenly a game show, where the main character's on a game show. And the game show host is just giving him a hard time throughout the whole game show. Like, the game show host basically hates the main character, and is trying to make the main character look like an idiot throughout the whole thing. And even when the main character wins the game show, when he, like, says, "Congratulations! Now say something to the audience!" And he puts the microphone up to the main character, and the main character gets ready to say something, and he starts shoving the microphone in his face, so he, like, starts to, like, he rubs it in his nose and shoves it in his mouth slightly, so he doesn't get to say anything, and then pulls it away, so it's like, and then it's like, okay then! Moving right along. And it was weird. It was just one of those weird moments where it's like, and then that's the end of the episode. It's like, and then that episode has nothing to do with anything except for I think that, like, maybe the game show host was supposed to be, like, one of the proxies, so that maybe he's tied in with the story, except for maybe it isn't part of the story. And I don't know, that was like, that anime was weird. That anime was kind of weird, and I liked it, even though it was, even though the conclusion of Ergo Proxy wasn't entirely satisfying. There's this other anime called, like, Himitsu, which I kind of liked. Oh, right, I did kind of like, gosh, the name slipped away from me. But anyways, there's this one called Himitsu, where, like, they can open up people's brains. Oh, Tank Police! Tank Police was a great one, too. And now they're all coming back to me. Himitsu is called Secrets. It's I mean the name of Himitsu, or the meaning of Himitsu is secrets in Japanese. And basically there's this technology they can use to take a dead brain and get all the secrets from that brain. They can they can look at all the memories of the person. Like oh, and Psycho-Pass. Psycho-Pass was also a good one. I like that one. But I'll get into that in a second. So it's like it becomes like a backwards mystery. You get like a brain of someone, and you're trying to figure out who murdered them or whatever, and you get to see from their perspective the events that happened to them up until the point they died. And there's this one point where like they're analyzing the brain of a president. It's like, I don't know if you have the security clearances to analyze the brain of a president, and then like the FBI is involved, and yada yada drama and stuff, and the brain analyzers, the brain analyzer people have their own psychological issues and stuff, but really it's more about just seeing a murder mystery from behind, and then like when the brain's damaged, the brain gets damaged, so you don't get to see everything. So it's like it's a murder mystery, but you're just trying to put the pieces together, and I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It was kind of interesting, the Himitsu. I kind of like Ergo Proxy, I talked about that one. But Psycho-Pass. Psycho-Pass was an anime where yeah, you learned what Himitsu meant when you watched the Slayers next. Nice. Fair enough. Basically, Psycho-Pass is an anime where everyone's psychological state is being monitored by this system, And so it's like, it kind of reminds you of that Tom Cruise movie where, like, they catch criminals before people become criminals, but they use it using their psychological state, which is always constantly being evaluated. It ends up like messing with society, like society itself. Like whether or not you get a job or things like that depends on how clear you are psychologically. So it's like, yeah, it paints a weird kind of future. Tenza responds to her questions with "Sore wa himitsu desu." That is a secret to questions. Yes. There was another one that was a bit more modern. I'm forgetting the name of it now. Oh, it was this one where, like, gosh. I feel like the name's on the tip of my tongue. It's kind of like Ergo Proxies. Or Ergo Proxy. Something with a P name? Isn't that it? Anyways, it's an anime about these people that just won't die, and they end up getting like kind of hunted down by society, and like there are these certain immortal guys who just like well, it's like there are certain guys that can't die. That's then you use their powers for evil, but other ones become just like victims, where they're like used for like government testing or things like that. Kind of forgetting bits of the plot here and there, but I'm trying to think of the name. And then, like, they can kind of summon. They kind of have like ghosts. Highlander, not Highlander. We're talking about an anime. That does sound like the Highlander, though. But no, it was recent. It's like there's this guy with a beret who's like this evil guy who starts like plotting to take over Japan using the other guys who like are immortal. And then the main character just gets caught up in events. Kind of like because the society starts distrusting these new class of people, kind of like an X-Men kind of plot, but yeah, I'll have to look through my favorite anime and come up with some recommendations because I can't easily remember the anime I like off the top of my head, but I know I've watched some cool ones that I can definitely recommend if I can just remember the titles here and there. Anyways, in the meantime... Oh, wait. Yeah, the Fiddlehead Fern for the Chef's Bundle. Did I take the reward for the other bundle? Yeah, probably. Forgot to put that away. All my livestock are doing well. I'll get some more feed. But I do like, I like psychological thrillers a bit. Besides just like action and comedy. I do like a good mystery as well. Ah, forgot the scythe, right. And then we just might as well get more wood. Sounds good, Amadeus. Thanks for dropping by and yeah. I can definitely if anyone needs something to watch after after I'm done here, you can check out Amadeus' stream. He's usually doing Terraria. Or I don't know what you're doing tonight, but yeah. I've watched, or like The Sims. Are you doing The Sims maybe? Sims or Terraria or sometimes SimCity. But yeah. You can, if you're looking for another stream, that's somewhere to go that I can certainly recommend, because I've watched him before. Let's see. I mean, I did have a weird affinity for Speed Racer, but I mean, Speed Racer, that one was kind of for comedy reasons. It's silly. It's such a silly anime. That was different. But it's expanding to just other recommendations. If you haven't seen the comedy group Gaki no Tsukai, those guys are funny. Those guys are real funny. As far as Japanese comedy is concerned, you've probably, you might not know them by name, but you've probably seen something they've done before. If you've seen like the Silent Library, they do this gag where they have to be silent in a library if they laugh. Like they have torturous things happen to them, and they gotta try to not to laugh or make noise. But they have all sorts of... They do all sorts of really weird things in skits. I like some of their skits more than their no laughing thing, where if they laugh, they get punished. Because if I was in a situation where if I laughed, I got punished, I would be getting punished a lot. So that'd be a lot of punishment coming my way, quite frankly. But, anyways... Like, in particular, there was a series of skits that were like superhero skits, where the superhero just was really incompetent, and it just was really funny. Because he just kind of walk up and try to shove the bad guys and say, "Don't do that." And, I don't know, it's just kind of pathetic. Or this other one, and then inevitably he'd find a way to embarrass the bad guys, and... I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It was more of a delivery, but... Fair enough. Fair enough, Bridget. No worries there. But one of my favorite skits of theirs, I would say, was this superhero one. Another superhero one where it's like, there's a Godzilla monster, and then, like, the guy is supposed to be... He's kind of dressed like Ultraman, which is a guy that gets big and fights Godzilla-type monsters. And, the thing is, he's considerably smaller than Godzilla. And so, like, Yamada walks up and says that he's small. It's like, wow, that guy's small. And then later, and the guy hears him and is distracted from fighting Godzilla. And later, he goes back to his apartment, and, fruit salad. Here's let's interrupt for this, thing. Healthy, delicious treat to brighten up your day. Most important thing is to remember that you need ripe fruits. Actually, I think I'm going to eat an orange after this. This is making me want an orange. Because I've got a bunch of oranges in the other room. But, bursting with flavor, watch closely, fruit salad. Yay, it's fruit salad. What does that require, out of curiosity? Is it in here? Somewhere in there. Probably just a bunch, obviously a bunch of different fruit. I can't pick it out very easily. I don't know my recipes, so I don't know which one's new. Shout it. There it is, fruit salad. Blueberry, melon, apricots. Okay. Well, if I saved the first two, I could have started making that, but that's okay. It's alright. Yeah, you start getting a pomegranate every day. I think that's what you said before. That makes sense. Starting to forget that now. Or I kind of forgot about that, though. Anyways, so it's like later, the giant superhero dude, is in Hamada's apartment. The guy who called him small, and basically says to him, when you called me small out there, it hurt my feelings. I'm actually very big. I'm very big in comparison to you. And the funny thing was they had like the CG right where, or I mean the green screen just right where he was like hitting his head on the light in the guy's room on the ceiling. There was basically a light hanging from the ceiling that he was bumping his head into occasionally, having the bat out of the way. It's like, I'm actually very big, you know, especially in comparison to you. You wouldn't say that I'm small. I mean, look at me in comparison to this room. But when you told me said I was small, that hurt my feelings. What was it? That you know, you were just comparing me to the monster. I mean, yeah, I'm small in comparison to the monster, but compared to other things, I'm big, like you. So, and if you had, and then he makes like a few more arguments, but it's like, if you had a small watermelon and a large apple, but the watermelon was larger than the apple, I mean, which one would you really say is large? Answer me that. I mean, just because it's a large apple doesn't mean it's small, just because there's a watermelon there. And there was like, or it wasn't quite worded like that, but it was hilarious. And then, yeah, like there was a bit more to that skit, but like I really liked that skit or some of the other skits they did. They did a bunch of good skits, and they were like Monty Python. A lot. Yeah, I'll just brew up some grapes. That'll work. Making wine takes a long time, but I got a lot of kegs that aren't doing anything right now. I think I talked about that particular skit before, but there's a bunch of other ones they did that are really good. That, yeah, I can't come up with at the top of my head. For whatever reason. But yeah, I'm gonna look up my favorite animes. Make a list. That way, I'll have a bit more to talk about next time, because there's all these animes that are coming to mind that I can't quite remember the name of them. And it bugs me. There's officially too many animes now. It used to be easier in the 90s, but now there's been so many more animes. And I'm bad with names, so that also doesn't help. We'll deal with those tappers in a second. I'll sell these. Sell those. I'll keep the higher end grapes for brewing. Right, a lot of salmon berries left over too. Put that away. Put these two things away. Keep the fish for the, Actually, I wouldn't mind yet another chest. Dare I say it, I wouldn't mind yet another chest, because I don't feel like taking all my fish into, the fridge every morning. I'm gonna start putting periwinkles and these kind of things in this chest. Sell the golden cranberries. Things, yes. Sells. I have a ton of gold. I'm gonna sell some gold. Alright, so the rest of the wood, get in here. There we are. But yeah, these extra cranberries, some of these odds and ends, I'm gonna move over to this other chest. I like the torches. There we go. That would make a lot of sense. things I use less frequently. The word of the day is walrus. Fair enough. Alright, so for now, I feel like I've upgraded everything I want at the blacksmith. Right, I was gonna do more wood chopping. That's what I forgot to do. What did I forget to do yesterday? Wood chopping. Mostly. Taking care of the eggs. Taking care of the crops. Or did I do the... I didn't do the eggs, right. But we'll get the scythe. Scythe a few things up. Get some more wood. In terms of the artisan bundle... Oh, I forgot to put the pomegranate, but we need to do the pomegranates. And, is there another thing I can get in there? I'll just need to wait for the apple tree to mature, and then we'll have that. That'll be good. But we're running out of bundles. We're running out of bundles, finally. We got the quality crops bundle. The river fish bundle. I need to do... And the specialty fish bundle. Right. I do want to try to get that fish. Might not be a bad day to go for the desert fish. There's a desert fish I wanted to fish up. I'll go do that. I'll go do that. That's a thing to do. That is certainly a thing to do. Hey there, Super G Rover. Welcome. Good to see ya. Give you all a pet. Ooh! A iridium quality egg. Well done. Look at that. I'll have to put that in the high quality chest, I would say. I'll show that I'll show that off at the next farmers thingamajig. Farmers convention thing. Nice. Or was it the next farm day or farmers convention? Is that what I called it? You know what I mean. The show and tell. The next show and tell thingamajig event. I forget what they call it. Festival day. Alright, well, decision. More hardwood, or get the fish. Get the fish. I'm gonna go with get the fish. We can get hardwood later. Oh, right, but I do want to check out the shop. I do want to check out the shop. We don't have a lot of time for that, though. Not a lot of time. Alright, well, let's go. Let's go, horse. Gotta get that stone out of the way. Ah, the fair is on the 16th. Cool. Yeah, I got time for that. Poppy seeds. Poppy seeds, Jerry. It was the poppy seeds. Should I be buying a battery pack? Pufferfish, I should be buying that. Highway 89! You know what? You got yourself a sale there. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I feel like, money... I don't want money anymore. Money's the root of all evil, and only the painting can cure the evil. I don't know. I think the chickens will enjoy Highway 89. I think they will. So wait, didn't I put in, yeah, Bundaloo. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go fish in the desert. I could have brought more lures, but I think I'll be okay. I wanna fish that desert fish. However, I probably should have eaten. Right, I should have eaten one of those fishing. I should have eaten a fishing food to improve my fishing skill. That would have made a lot of sense. Alright. I can hang Highway 89 in my shed. That's true. I was thinking the chickens or the cows would would be calmed, would make better milk. I think they'd make better milk if they could see the open highway. I think of the animals. The animals really need it. Quite frankly. Although I'm not sure if there's room. I want the chest. I want the fish. I want the chest. I want the fish. Alright, got it. Stop being difficult. There we go. Sandfish. Didn't I already have one? I'm not sure. Ornamental fan. I'm not sure if I already had one. Kind of forget. Yeah. I was looking for, like... There was something that got away, like a scorpion fish or something. Something hard. There was something difficult that I didn't catch here. I don't think it was the sandfish. I think... Yeah, I turned in that one already. Yeah, I gotta sate the chicken's wanderlust. That's the main thing. Those chickens, they get antsy without being able to see the open road. Yeah, well, yeah. Why did the chicken cross the road? Right? You know, I think we're gonna find out. To produce, why the chicken cross the road? To produce better eggs. Quite frankly. But yeah, there was some fish that I had trouble catching here. It wasn't the sandfish, I thought it was something else. But if I just... Oh, hey, bubblies. Nice. At least I'm getting the advantage of the bubbles. Oh, my tackle wore out. What? It'd be just like the game to offer me the fish I want when my tackle runs out. Nope. Another ornamental fan! That's being dropped all over the place here. This is, this used to be a lake. This used to be a lake for a tea house. A Japanese tea house. Oh, did I miss the sparklies? Ooh, you're an active one. You're a bit of an active one. This guy's difficult. There we go, scorpion carp. That's the one I had problems with before. Alright, it's my first scorpion carp. They're kind of jittery, those guys. I kind of understand their pattern a bit better now. But still not easy. Yes, perhaps the casino used to be a tea house. Ah, is that what's behind that door in there? That makes sense. Oops. Oh, I forgot about the extra seeds I could buy from here. Right, I could buy some seeds from her for the summer. I forgot. Forget what she offers. Probably nothing I really want to take her up on. Oh, there goes the perfect. Gonna say maybe I can get a perfect. Nah. It's not gonna be that easy. A Nautilus fossil. Ah, cool. I'm getting some neat artifacts here. At least. Oh, I wanted to get the chest and the perfect. No such luck. Lots of chests, though. That makes sense that it's quest-based. I feel like once I've unlocked everything this game has to offer, just about, I'll try doing a new farm with some mods that change the nature of the game a bit more. But that's only until, I'm gonna wait until I've unlocked enough of the game that I feel like I've done well. Hey there, Greenleaf. Good to see you. Welcome. A battery pack, rainbow shell, 10 beets, and a solar essence. Gotcha. I want the chest. There we go. Don't be difficult. Ah, thank you, Fearless Panda. I appreciate that. We're not through doing the most exciting thing in the world right now. But, yeah. I like this series a lot, too. It's like, I'm getting a lot of fish really fast thanks to the sparklies, but, I'm not sure if I need to keep fishing. In fact, I just came here on a whim, or just because of the carp. I wanted that chest, though. I'm getting some nice things from the chest. Thank you for that. Ooh, hey. Hey there, scorpion fish. Now this is what I came to fight. I mean, the trick with fishing against hard fish like this is to anticipate their movements. Not just follow them, but kind of learn their movement patterns. And get your guide block out ahead. This is a hard fight though. He keeps taking me back down. Right, damn it. I went too far ahead. Okay, come on. Just they're so close. Oh, so close. Come on. Stop being difficult. The trick to fishing is don't pay attention to what I'm doing, because there we go. Finally! This scorpion carp for jerks. But you kind of get used to the movement patterns of each individual fish. And you can kind of get out ahead of them a little bit. I'm kind of surprised that as many people have problems with fishing as they do, but I can kind of see the difficulty of it. Alright, see you next time there, Greenleaf. Thanks for dropping by. Get the treasure. Getting a lot of treasure, that's for sure. Nightbot right now is just set up to stop capital, like too many capitalizations. There was some people spamming like all caps at me to do this or that and whatnot. So like it'll do like 15 capital letters. You can have up to 15 capital letters, but beyond that, it's not letting you. Yeah, indeed, I'm lucky today. I generally feel like you shouldn't need more than 15 capital letters. You know, that's the 15 capital letters is a fair amount, I would say. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, getting you know, getting hit by Nightbot, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like it's a permanent thing or anything like that by any means, so I think in general it helps out. Artisan bundle, chef's bundle. Though they're over here. One off. Fair enough. Yeah, see. You know, as long as you know what the limits are. Just because, yeah, this stream's been surprisingly busy recently. And, yeah. Sometimes it can be hard to control. But... chest bundle. Okay, I'll get, the scrambled eggs and the truffle later. Play Sonic Ball? Sanic Ball. I don't know that one. I'll have to check that out some time. Fair enough. There's a lot of games out there, so yeah, it's like so the points where I don't have time for all the games that I want to play in the first place, so it can be a bit hard to take requests at times. Though if they're particularly good games I was planning to play anyways, then I can be convinced to play certain things, but yeah, my schedule's been very full recently. Anyways, yeah, we've upgraded quite a few things. I feel like my farm's going better than ever. We're getting closer to these packages. I need to figure out... Obviously, I need to figure out where the rest of the river fish are. Because I haven't... I think I had a tiger trout, but I need to get the sunfish. I need to figure out where the sunfish is. Where and when the sunfish is. But didn't I have the other one? I think I had the other fish. Thought I did anyways. Yeah, tiger trouts. I even set one aside for a bundle. Didn't I? It's over here. Yeah, we gotta turn that tiger trout. I'll make sure to do that. So I'll set the tiger trout aside. Cat settled up in front of the TV. Kinda funny. Slap you right here. And I guess while I'm thinking about it, Can we give this to the chickens? Oh, there's no room to give it to the chickens? Oh, but I want you to have Highway 80... Highway 89. No Highway 89 for chickens? Highway 89 is not for chickens. There's no room. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Ah, river during spring and summer. So it's just a little bit too late. Alright. Well, I have Highway 89 behind my bed. Maybe that'll give me sweet dreams. Alright. Well, anyways, I feel like this is a good time to, yeah, I've got the tiger trout, just not the sunfish, so... but yeah. Yeah, there's no room in the Cooper barn. Fair enough. But you can in sheds. Alright, I'm going to wrap things up here for now. But thank you very much for watching this episode of Stardew Valley. Expect another episode same time next week. Thursday at 10. Feel free to join me then. As well as tomorrow, we're playing Don't Starve. Oh wait, no. Tomorrow... Right, tomorrow's Friday, right. We're going to be doing Enter the Gungeon at 7. And I'll figure out what else to do tomorrow in my own time. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys then. And good night, everyone. See you next time in Stardew Valley. And have a good night.